energy is fire. Conversation is right. If you stay tonight, baby, I might let you say all of me. Want you here, need your mind in these sheets. Completely intertwining our minds, yeah. Tell your future like a psychic. Baby, you gon' end up right in my bed. Chemistry is science. I could play it cool, but I'd be lying. Read you like a psychic. I'ma tell you something, you gon' like it. Chemistry is science. Better than what you was fantasizing.
Well, hello and welcome to Divine Love and Light, Destiny K. I am Squirrel, and we are with my psychic connection. Destiny K couldn't make it tonight, so I'm filling in with her, but don't you worry, she will be back Thursday night. Y'all stay here and hang out with me, and we'll have a good time. I'm ready to do some readings for y'all. Now, how do you get a reading? It's super, super easy. In the chat, you just post a specific question. No generals, please. Generals can go all over the place, and you guys don't want me all up in your Kool-Aid on a live where everybody else is going to know what flavor your Kool-Aid is. It can get pretty, pretty harrowing. So please post in a specific question. Just give me a direction, love, career, and know how does the next month look for me. That's what a general question is. Or just coming in and saying reading. That's just rude, y'all. Don't do that to me. So specific question, type it in. Everybody who types in a question gets put on the list. And if you want to guarantee a reading, or if you'd like a longer reading, we do have a donation button floating around where you can get the quick read, the mini, the mega, or the medium. And I did those backwards. I think medium comes in before mega. But the medium, the mini, and the mega, I'm just going to put them all out of order. They are untimed, and you can ask several follow-up questions, or we can go deep, deep diving. But if you do a medium, be sure that you hit the medium button in the donation window, because anything below a medium, we won't read a medium for, and that lets me know, hey, this is a medium, and we can go deep there. All right. Now, what other rules do we have? Because before we get to playing, we gotta go over the rules. And we don't play Calvin ball here, so listen up, because the rules aren't going to change for anybody. We do not do, again, general readings on the lives, because seriously, they can go in directions that you don't want us seeing and speaking to the world. If you would like a general reading, you can go to www.mypsychicconnection.com and hook up with any of our readers there, which include all of us on the shows. And you can go as general as you want there, because you have the time and you have the privacy to do so. We also do not do legal or medical questions here. It is against the law in a lot of countries. And to be honest with y'all, I'm not a lawyer or a doctor. So the answers I could get, I may not translate them right, because I don't speak legalese or doctorese very well. So I don't want to translate wrong for you. And it's against the law. All right. If you love your reading, be sure for all the readers to leave us a review at www.journeyryanlive.com/reviews. It really helps us out and gives us that feedback that, hey, people are listening, people are actually present for what we're doing for y'all. Okay, leave us those reviews. We love to see them, and we love to see them for each other as well. So if you've even gotten a reading on somebody else's show and you're like, wow, yeah, I really like that reading, go leave that review. One more thing, we have the emoji game. I don't, for those of you who are new, for those of you who've been here, you guys know what's going to happen. I want to see all those emojis. I specifically like squirrels, but let's let Destiny know we're thinking of her too. She likes the crowns and the purple hearts. So let her know you're loving on her. Show me those emojis. Whoever posts the most emojis by the 45-minute mark will get a special free reading, like you'll win it. So if you win a reading here, you still get your free question too. And that will be with my human spirit oracle. That's the only time I will do a general reading. And I promise not to spill all your Kool-Aid. All right, so let's see those emojis. I want to have a winner tonight. So um, we will get into some more things, but let's go ahead and get started with the readings. Who do we've got? We got Darian Ray. Well, hello, Darian, and welcome. Says, hi, Destiny. What does Preeti think about me currently? Great question. What does Preeti think about Darian Ray currently? Whoa, okay. There seems to be, it looks like in the past, there was a really great relationship, celebratory. You two trusted each other. You were part of a team. You were part of a, it feels like there was a lot going there, a lot that could happen with that relationship. But very recently, it looks like something is missing, something changed, whether one of you feels like the other lied or cheated. And it feels like a theft of some sort, but not a physical theft, like she didn't steal your jewelry or you didn't steal something from her, but a piece of the heart. And there is a lot of sorrow there. She is very sad. She feels kind of abandoned. Like all of a sudden, you two aren't talking, and what happened? Whether this was a casual relationship, a light friendship, something is missing. But she does hold out hope that it can get better. So, if at all possible, if you can reach out to Preeti and try to repair whatever is lacking, like even in the beginning of a friendship, something can go slightly wrong and the other party can take it really hard. So reach out to her and let her know that you'd like to repair that too, or you would like to move forward with this relationship, whether it be friends or lovers, or it really looks like it could be an incredibly solid friendship, which could lead to more. But she feels like you're withholding something from her and it's really bringing her down. Okay? I really hope that helped. And welcome to the channel. So, you guys, especially this felt like a fairly fresh new relationship. We have to really, and this is for everyone, we have to, especially right now with all this Scorpio energy going on, we have to be careful that we are giving what we presented to begin with. Scorpio season, and there's so many oppositions with Scorpio to it's the Sun in Scorpio and Mars in Scorpio are both in opposition to Jupiter in Taurus retrograde. So it seems like too much emotion because Jupiter expands, Jupiter makes more of, and it's going straight to our ambition and our personality, and all that's in Scorpio. So we're incredibly sensitive right now. So if you don't even know you're pulling back or withholding, because Scorpio does like to withhold when it feels slighted. So we all have to check ourselves and make sure that we are giving what we have presented and what we have unspokenly promised to begin with. Okay? I hope that helps a bunch of you understand what the heck is going on right now, because this Scorpio energy is heavy and it's intense and it's going to last for a little while longer. So just being aware of it, you know, okay, let me breathe and let me be sure that I'm meeting everything I'm supposed to be giving. Saturn just went direct, I think on the 4th. I believe it was the 4th. So responsibility is coming back into play in a hard way. It's no longer retrograde. So take a look at all your emotions and how you're dealing with them and make sure that we aren't pulling back and that we aren't withholding affection or communication. All right. Who do we have next? We have Vicky W. Hi, Vicky, and welcome. She says, hello, my question is, who is coming in for me relationship wise? Ooh, I like that question. All right, Vicky, let's take a look. Now, I do not usually get names. I usually hear a lot, but I don't hear names. They don't come in clear. So let's see if we can take a look at what he looks like or she and personality. Okay. Wow. Okay. So right now it looks to me that you have been doing a lot of work that you pulled back for a good little bit because you had some self-love and self-worth to work on. And good for you because a lot of people can't recognize that. And you've gone from, I don't want anything to do with a relationship to, okay, I'm ready. And you really and truly are ready. That is phenomenal work. And I do see someone coming in for you not only soon, but strong. It's, I believe this person has already been in your life. Do not, please, please do not take back the person that made you step away from relationships altogether. There's a reason you had to go through all that self love. Don't subject yourself to that abuse so that you have to do this again. It is not them. But this person, I feel like you already know them, that you connected with them on a surface level in the past, but you've never forgotten them and they've never forgotten you. And that there is an extreme possibility that this relationship, this past relationship could be set in stone. Now, it may not have been a deep relationship like you got together, but you ever have that moment where you see somebody and time just stops? It's one of those. It's a I hope that helps, Vicky, and welcome to our network. All right, you guys, remember if you love your reading, you can leave a review at journeyryanlive.com/reviews. Y'all see my brain just go bloop blank. And another thing, I love jokes. I absolutely love them. I love to laugh. I like to share my laughter. I like to make other people laugh. We're all going through something in our lives that nobody else can know about. And sometimes sharing that joy, sharing that laughter, rolling. And Vicky says, thank you. You're so welcome, Vicky. So sharing that laughter can lighten the load for each of us. It's almost as well, it is as good as having a listening ear, just being able to let go and say, that was funny, or roll your eyes and say, oh my God, squirrel, that was the stupidest joke ever. So if you have a joke that you'd like to share with me, please go ahead and drop it in the comments and we will laugh and roll our eyes together. Okay? And who do we have next? We got Maj Maj. Welcome, Maj Maj. Good to see you. Says, hello, will my son pass his driving test on Friday? And thank you. You guys are giving me some great, great questions today. Good direction to go in. Not making me spill your Kool-Aid. Let's see. Will he? Oh no. I, I'm sorry. This isn't funny, but the cards make me laugh sometimes. So right now, it's looking like a no. I've got the Chariot in reverse. That was the first card I set down. And with a driving test, the Chariot in reverse, that's a big hello no. And she says, thank you for your welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Now, this doesn't mean that he can't pass it. This is letting us know there's a block, that's something that he doesn't know how to do. Now, one thing I want to tell you to tell him, keep his hands. I don't know what it is now. There's a like when I was coming up, and this is like 100 years ago. This is his second time. Find out why he failed the first time. Make sure he keeps his hands on the steering wheel at all time, but not in a death grip, in a loose grip. When I was coming up, it was at 10 and 2. Like you had to have your hands like this. Okay, I failed my driver's test 7 times because I could not parallel park. He finally felt sorry for me and let me have it because he knew I'd never parallel park. Find out why He went too close to a parked car. Okay, make sure he keeps his hands on the steering wheel, and his is if he's having trouble keeping the car centered, take him out on a country road or in a parking lot and let him get a little more practice, and he will flat pass with flying colors. But right now, the fear of failing again and uh, the nervousness, give him a little more practice, and we can. Oh, I felt that one. Yes. And this is collective. I want to say this. If I tell you there's a no, most of the time, 98% of the time, there is a reason for the no, and there's something we can actually do about it. There are times in our lives where no is just no, there's dang a daggone thing we can do, and we got to suck it up. But 98% of the time, we can change the outcome. It's something we're doing or feeling or reacting to that is making that outcome happen. So, you guys, anytime I have a yes or no question, I'm well, except for when we do specific things. There's one time I can't give you anything else but yes, no, or maybe. But when you ask me yes or no questions, if it's a no, I'm going to try to find out why and help y'all. And just remember, the free readings are 2 minutes long, and sometimes we run out of time. But if you ever want to get the rest of it, I try to get as much in it as I can. You guys know that. And Maj says, I like that he can change the outcome. Yes, it is called free will, and we've got it. And sometimes we can't, and we know when we can't, but this is what he can absolutely change. So, my brain said bloop. That will happen a lot. I'm a little spacey, okay, you guys? But if you want to guarantee a reading tonight, because the free readings we've got people watching from 8 different platforms. So we try to get to as many as we can, but we've got an hour. If you want to guarantee your reading, or if you want a longer reading, don't be afraid to hit that donation button. We've got a lot of options to choose from. And, and says, I would love a miracle. No, take him out and let him practice, and get him to relax, because I see him too tense. And she said, thank you from Ireland. I got some Irish blood. I've not been there, but I'm coming. I'm coming, and I'll come visit you. All right. Who do we have next? We've got Pooja. Hello, Pooja. It's been a while. He says, hello, I have planned to take up CFA course to get knowledge for career in finance. So does that course, can it provide me that? And is it in my highest good to pursue it? Let's see. CFA course for career in finance. Can it provide you that? Is it in your highest good to pursue it? Beautiful question, Pooja. Beautiful, beautiful question. Let's see, the CFA course. I think that it will be able to give you a foundation and the ability to learn how to move forward with a career in finance. I'm not seeing that it would lead you directly, but it will give you that foundation to be able to move forward in a more streamlined manner. Because right now, trying to learn and trying to figure out where to learn is one of the hardest things. There's so much information out there, there's so much opportunity out there that we don't know what's right for us. Now, this does look like a good starting place for you. It's like I said, starting place. It does look like a fantastic, and it will lead you to better things. I've got the Four of Swords in reverse. Take your time. Don't rush through it. I know when we're trying to get a career, we tend to like, I want it now. Take your time. Really check out the resources that this course tells you about so that you could further your career. I do believe you would be able to get work with it, but it feels to me like you want something deeper. You want a real career in finance, not just a job as a bookkeeper somewhere. You want to really have this as a career. So I hope that helps, hon. That there was a lot there. I hope that helps. And good luck to you. Good luck. So don't forget, we are having that emoji contest. I want to see those emojis fly in. I want that one like neck to neck. We had one the other night. Oh my gosh. They were duking it out. And somebody won by one emoji. It was insane. It was like just going crazy. Oh, if y'all want that human spirit oracle reading, go ahead and have a little friendly competition. Ain't nothing wrong with friendly competition. All right. Let's see. Gemma showing me the green hearts and the squirrels. Thank you, Gemma. All right, you guys, who do we have next? Oh, Sabrina, I haven't seen you in ages. Hello, honey. She says, hello, my partner Matthew and I are struggling with renewing our relationship because of our living situation. We're in the process of finding us a home. Do you see our relationship settling soon? You guys, these we have had some beautiful, beautiful examples of solid questions here. So Matthew and Sabrina, stabilizing soon. All right. So it's looking to me like part of the situation is finances are incredibly tight and you're not able to be out on your own and you're kind of being treated like a child. I'm not feeling like it's Matthew treating you like a child. I feel like that you're having to live with somebody that has very specific rules, and this woman plays Calvin balls. When you figure out the rules, she changes them on you. I do feel like it is a woman. Um, I think she demands, it looks like she's demanding money from you. It's like falling out of your hand into a black hole of where's all my money going? Stop giving her money. I mean, you have to, if you're living with her, you have to pull some weight. But the demands that she is making of you is too much. She's asking for resources that you need to be able to put aside to be able to get out on your own. And until you can say, hey, I understand that we need to pull our weight here and we are perfectly willing to, but you've got to understand that we don't want to live here forever and we need to put some money aside. Until you're able to do that and have Matthew back you up on that, you're going to be in this situation for a little while. And I don't think that it is very healthy for you or your significant other. I'm sorry, Sabrina. You sometimes, and this is for everybody, we are in situations where we need help, and the person helping us takes advantage of that and uses it as a leverage to lord over us and boss us around. And it's very, very difficult when you are grateful for their help to say, hey, wait a minute. There's a limit here of what I'm going to do in return. And it's not that we're ungrateful, it's to we've got to stand up for our own future. And I know that's really hard. And each of us has to do it in a different way. We are who we are. I could tell you, stop your foot and tell her, go to hell. That wouldn't work for you. That would never work for you. It works for some people, but the majority of us can't react the same way someone else would. If you guys need help, trying to figure out how to stand up for yourselves the best way for you. And Pooja says, thank you, Squirrel, for the message. You are so welcome, Pooja. If you guys ever need help, how do I, not me personally, but you, all of you, how do we stand up for ourselves? How do we make this happen? Because I can give you advice of how I do something. all day long, but you need advice from the universe on how it is best for you to do something because we are very different. But in that case, standing up needs to be done. You just got to find the most comfortable way to do it. And I hope that helps everybody. You guys are amazing tonight. I am loving the questions. This is fantastic. I'm getting real solid questions with direction, and I'm able to dive into them in the time limit. Have I even gotten the bell? I'm I'm channeling my inner destiny, y'all. I'm not getting that bell. Okay, who do we have next? We got Lola. Hello, Lola M. Nice to meet you. She says, my question is, what do you see happening in the near future for finances? Okay, I do have to explain to you that near for me is like, usually like, I'm a want it now, girl. So we're looking at a week. But for this, I'm going to look the rest of November, December, and then January for you and see what we've got coming in for finances. What will happen with them or to them? Oh, okay. I see why you're asking. Honey, this it's only the 7th. It feels like you've worked your ass off and you were unfairly compensated. Like you feel like, why do this? I am busting myself and I'm not getting what I need out of it. It's like, this is you working your butt off, hard work. And this is justice in reverse. It's not fair. I would definitely recommend looking for a better job situation. Don't just quit. But what I'm seeing here, this is toxic for you. This is hurting you, and it's not getting any better if you continue in the vein that you are doing now. Now, I don't know if you're doing side jobs or if you're trying to make ends meet. I'm not, I do feel like there is a job, but it is not a stable job. It's not a solid job. It almost feels like a side hustle. And I don't say side hustle in a bad way, just trying to make ends meet. If you continue in this vein, you're going to feel even less empowered and you are going to, and these are the same cards. It's like you're making the person that you're working for all kinds of money and you're getting pennies to the dollar. You I hope that helped. And this is for everywhere. Everywhere. Like, talk about getting my pronouns wrong. It's where's now, not just ones, but everyone. We are sometimes in such dire situations that we just want them to work and they're so bad we think, well, I can't do anything else. I've been there. I have been there. And we keep plugging along and pushing ahead in something that is painful for us. Sometimes the only thing that can make our futures better is ourselves. A lot of times it's us, but we've got to be able to hear, yeah, this is bad for you, or dude, this is so good for you, stay there. We've got to be able to hear it and acknowledge it, and sometimes get a little help on how to do it before we can make that change. And that is what we are here for. Okay. And I hope everybody has known how that has gone at one point in their lives so we can all grow and learn together. All right. So, you guys, this hour's going fast. I'm really enjoying seeing some new people. Love the new people. And of course, I love my people that I'm used to and my family, my little family. And I hope you guys stay and become family as well. So, what do we got next? Oh, yeah. Okay. So some of you may not have heard of the lightning round. Just started last night. Kate got to be the first one. But We have a lightning round. Now, what I want you to do, this is the time you can ask as many questions as you want with one stipulation. They have to be yes, no questions. So don't ask when or who or where or why, and you can ask as many of them as you want. So get started as soon as I see some coming in. We're going to hit the 3-minute timer and we are going to go. And it's a lightning round. So all I'm allowed to say is yes, no, or undetermined. And ooh, them undetermined ones are hard. It's very hard to do this for the reader because it's like, oh my God, I got so much more to say. All right, we got it. Let's go. Hit that timer. Cindy, hi Cindy, asks, will I get a job? Yes. All right. Did anybody ask? Oh, come on, y'all. Don't let me down. Jenny says, will I see my daughter before Christmas? No. All right. Let's see those come in as fast as we can. We got Gemma. Will I move in with Adam in the next 3 years? Yes. All right. We got Mel. We got Mel. Well, Guy, make a great partner for me. Yes. All right. Oh, I can't make any like faces either. I gotta be Maj. Is my sister two-faced? Yes. All right. Vicky says, will James come back? No. These are hard sometimes, y'all. All right. We got a couple of minutes left. I want to see those questions. This is the only time y'all get to ask as many questions as you want. Take advantage of it. Gemma says, will I get to my goal weight? No. No. And Gemma says, will I ever learn to drive? No. My cards are. Cindy says, does my friend Jay want it to be over? No. Mel asks, will I eventually go viral with my creativity on TikTok? Yes. Oh, Maj, is my sister sincere? No. I'm so sorry. Sometimes these are hard. Gemma says, should I worry about Dominique? Yes. And Jenny, will I stay in a relationship with Ron? Undetermined. Undetermined. Mel, will I eventually be a driver? No. Gemma, shall I break the friendship off with Vicky? Yes. Yes. I mean, I didn't even leave the whole sentence out. That's a yes. Not this Vicky, right? Vicky says, will I fix my car? No. Oh my gosh. And Cindy says, is my intuition getting stronger? Oh, yes. Yes. Kathleen, will things get better by the end of the month? Yes. Yes, they will. Maj, will my husband work to retirement? Yes. Yes. L, will I make a good chunk of cash in December? Oh, no. And then, Maj, will I celebrate Friday? Yes. You guys, it is so hard only to leave it with the yes and no. It's like, I want to say so much, especially when it's a no, because you guys know I told you earlier, if it's a no, 98% of the time, sometimes a little bit less, but 98% of the time, we can change that. Now, I do want to talk about free will, and I love how I believe it was Kay last night. Kay put it where we all got free will. We got our free will, and that doesn't mean we can do whatever the hell we want or that everything will go our way. Other people have free will too. So when other people are involved, and Maj says grateful, thank you, Maj. When other people are involved, we don't always get our way. That's the probably 2%, like, is he going to do this? And I say, no, we can't make him do this. We just can't. We can find ways to convince him, but we can't just outright, like do some kind of voodoo shit on him and make him do it. That's just wrong. Right. So I love that lightning round. And Jenny says, thank you. You're welcome, honey. I really love that. But you guys, it is so hard just to keep it to one word because those cards are just screaming at me. So let's get back to where I could say more than yes and no. We got Taylor. Taylor says, what is Daniel feeling towards me? Is he trying to get back with me because he knows I'm done with him? Let's find out, Taylor. What is Daniel? Now, Taylor, he's pissed at you. He's like, why are you going to do me this way? He is really, really upset and he wants to find out what the hell is going on. You got that boy so confused, Taylor. It's like, I don't know if you've ever heard this song by Dan Seals called Addicted to a Real Bad Thing, but he's feeling this. It's like he's in, he's out. He's in, he's out. He feels like he's giving more than he's taking and he's heartbroken and he wants some resolution. That said, he also thinks that you two are really daggone good together and that you could have a life together if he could know where he stood. So he's crazy about you, Taylor. I think he's in love, like in love with you, but he's so confused and he's angry. He doesn't understand what's going on and he feels like he's getting no closure. So he wants to have that conversation with you with honesty. So if you can have an honest conversation and not, and I say this with love, Taylor, not keep him on a string. Okay? Let him go or keep him because he's getting very frustrated and he doesn't know which way is up. Okay? I hope that helps. And it is said with, you know, I love you, girl, but it's hurting him bad. All right, you guys. So I'm so sorry. Sometimes it's really hard to deliver information. And Taylor, she's she's one of my favorite people in the world. So I really like her. I love all of y'all. I hope you know that. And because of that, and this is every reader here, um, we're not going to lie to you. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We're not going to tell you what you want to hear. We're going to tell you the truth because we do care about you and we don't want to see you going through the same crap over and over and over because you didn't get the information you needed. And Jenny says, we love you too. Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Virtual hug. I felt that. I got goosebumps. Thank you. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get to some more readings. I am loving tonight. I'm very happy here. Thank you guys for letting me fill in for Destiny tonight, and she will be back Thursday. All right. So let's see. Who do we have next? We got Gemma. Gemma says someone in Bognor Regis, forgive me if I said that wrong, is interested in a home swap. I don't know the area, quite far from family, and the timing not great with a hysterectomy coming up. Will another home swap be offered next year? Excellent question. See, you guys are, man, I am loving the questions tonight. They're good and juicy, and they're solid. So, another home swap coming up in the year. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, there will be some of them that you just don't love, and some of them that, like one of them I see, yeah, I see one, two, three coming up in the next year. And I went next year as far as January on. I see one that you're gonna love and you're gonna like, this is mine. And I see one that you really don't love at all. And I see one that you got better choices, but should I pick this one? Go with the one you love. Wait for the one you love. They will be coming. Just hang in there and don't ever settle for less than. Even in a home swap. Don't settle for less than. And the one you don't love, if you take that, that thing will fall down on your head in pieces. Like it's no, there's a reason they're swapping. All right. I hope that helped. There are definitely more coming. Look, I'm just gonna keep talking till the damn bell rings so I can go, I got the bell. And Gemma says, ooh, interesting. It's so hard because I don't know the areas I want. Google Maps. Google Maps. It's amazing. If you got internet, you can go down the street one at a time, all the way around, like you can take a drive. I got the bell. Ooh la. Destiny does it better, but I gotta channel my inner Destiny. I love you, Destiny. Okay, you guys. Let me stop laughing. And Gemma says, thank you. And I got to say this. I've never heard of a home swap until these shows. And it's like, it seems like people over in Europe, somebody please, you don't have to do it now, but send, send an email to my psychic connection explaining to me what the heck a home swap is, because it sounds to me like people are like, I don't like my home anymore. You can have it. Can I have yours? It blows my mind. It blows my mind. I want to know what it is. Okay. All right, you guys, who do we have next? We got Monica. Hello, Monica. Says, hello, beautiful Destiny. Can you throw some light as how will be my divine soulmate, his characteristics and features, please? Excellent. All right, let's take a look into Monica's divine soulmate. What will he be like? One more quick shuffle. Ooh. Okay. So I believe he's older than you. Um, Not quite like, okay, he's got dark hair and he's got those wings, them white wings that are so gorgeous on a guy. Dark hair. He's got facial hair, not scraggly. He's not scraggly. He's very neatly trimmed, neat, like almost a 5 o'clock shadow, but a little bit darker on the chin and beautiful blue eyes. I can see him. Um, you aren't going to meet him in the regular places. Now, that's his physical features, and he's taller. He's older than you by at least 10 years. Little bit scattered, hard worker. He is a hard worker, blue collar, I want to say. Not like a lawyer or a doctor. He's a physical worker, like maybe even construction or something to do with body, physical work. Okay. And he's a little bit scattered with the money. So you're going to have to take over the finances. I'm seeing totally scattered, and look for him in not the regular places that you would think to look for love. He's a little bit of a loner. It's not that he doesn't like people, it's he's not real great at bells. I hope that helps, Monica. And wow. Oh, just wow. You guys, I was going to introduce a new deck. It's not actually a reading deck. It's more of a reflection deck. And Gemma says, government housing. You're allowed to swap with anyone in the UK. Well, how about that? That's amazing to me. Thank you for telling me that, Gemma. But my sister, she bought me a new deck, and it is amazing. It's where'd I put it? I've got the deck in my hands, but it's a mind healing deck. And I wanted to pull a card earlier, and I waited too long. So I'm going to pull this card real quick. And it's not a reading deck, but it's a contemplation. And this is a contemplation for everyone to think about right now. Beautiful deck. It says, I balance giving and receiving love in my life. I want y'all to think about that. I balance giving and receiving love in my life. A lot of us don't do that. And on the back, it says you have to learn to receive love as well as give love in order to grow. How many of us here only give it and give it and give it and never think to ask for anything back? I want you to think that it's both ways. Things have to have balance. And if we're giving it all away, there is no balance. Love this little deck. Excuse me. I'd like to introduce some of the cards slowly. And oh, we've got a winner. Hey, Gemma, you won the emoji contest. Congratulations. I got to get my human spirit deck for that one. She says, yay, thank you, congratulations. I saw them squirrels. She knows the secret, y'all. So let's see. So Gemma, I am going to give you some advice from my human spirit oracle. I love this. And this is the only time we do this on the show. You all know we don't do generals as except for at mypsychicconnection.com. But with these, I'm going to look for what do you need to hear right now to help you move forward and grow. And what I've got. You have not been playing. You have been focusing on things that are bothering you. You have been trying to perfect everything. You've been trying to fix everybody else, but you have not taken any time to play. I've got head in the clouds in reverse. And head in the clouds is usually a bad thing. We don't want to be walking around with our head in the clouds all the time. But in the reverse, you haven't given yourself any time to dream. You're being so pragmatic about everything, so matter of fact, so logical. You're not allowing yourself to just dream. And instead of seeing the good possibilities that something can bring right now, you're going straight for the worst case scenario. Stop that. Stop that. Have a little fun. Have a little dream. So the other cards I have here, make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish, but do it in a child. You see how she's got the dandelion? When's the last time you picked one of those up and blew its head off and made a wish? Do something childlike. Do something fun with no strings attached. Not because somebody else expects you to do it. In fact, do something ridiculous and do it where other people can see you and no strings attached. You don't give a damn what they think. Make a wish on the dandelion. And I've also got cry for the moon. Do something so outside of your box. She says, yeah, things have been pretty bad in a hormone sense, so I definitely need more fun. Do something that you never thought you would do. It could be something as simple as reading a really racy bodice ripper harlequin, right? I'm guilty. I love those. But do something ridiculous. Do something that you would normally think, well, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that. And have fun with it. Do it with sheer abandonment. And don't let yourself go to the worst case scenario. Make a wish. Do something ridiculous. Honestly believe that magic will come in with you, for you, if you let those shields down and that automatic, this is not going to work. But you've got to kickstart it. You've got to kickstart it. Okay? I hope that made sense. Have some fun, Gemma. We we all work. When we forget to have fun, we ain't any kind of productive. Y'all, everybody has to have some fun. All right. I hope that helps. And that was the Human Spirit Oracle. And we always have that emoji contest. All of us do something different, but they're all worth winning. All right. And what do we have? Oh, Gemma says, totally makes sense. Thank you. You're so welcome, honey. I felt that. Grr, arg. That's no, yeah, you've been on that too long. Have some fun, honey. All right, who do we have next? We got Crystal B. I love the way you spell your name. I've never seen it like that. Beautiful. And Crystal asks, is the person I'm with my soulmate? Let's take a look. Now, I am of the mind that we have multiple soulmates. Some people do not believe that, but I do believe, and like my cat is one of my soulmates. That kitty cat, I love her. She's a soulmate. I do believe that the person you are with right now is not. And I'm not saying that today. No, he's not. There's some serious issues here. He is not presenting who he is. In some fashion, he is hiding some piece of himself. I've got the Emperor in reverse. He is not showing you everything. And when things get comfortable, that mask is going to come off and you are going to see who he really is. And the minute you see those red flags, start discussing or start walking. He is not who he appears to be. And it's more like you've built up this fantasy about who you think he is. And when he starts showing who he is, I got death in reverse too. When he starts showing who he is, you see how both of them, they got the mask coming off of their eyes there. You're going to want to still be, you're going to want to still believe that he is who you've built up and who he's portrayed himself. Let that go when he starts showing it and be able to walk away. Now, I'm not saying walk away now, because we are with people because we have something to learn from them. And you definitely have something to learn from him. You definitely have something to walk away with this. And it could simply be what you'll know what you want in a relationship. Good luck to you, Crystal. I hope that helped. All right. And oof, I that's why one of the reasons I love the jokes so much when y'all send them to me. I just love a good joke, but sometimes it pulls me out of the reading that I was just in, because I feel these things with you and for you, and it's hard to jump away from it. So y'all start sending me those jokes so I can go from one place to the other without feeling like I kicked a puppy. All right. Who do we have next? We have spiritual essence. Ooh, I love that picture. So when will I meet my twin flame / soulmate? All right. Wow. I think Scorpio is really showing some feelings. It's like a lot of relationship questions today. That's Scorpio. Full swing. When will you meet your twin flame? I'm hoping it's a soulmate. The way I've learned twin flames, that's really not cool. I don't like twin flames. Wow. Okay, you've been through a lot. You thought you had your soulmate. You were sure you had your soulmate, but I think like, I don't want to say he went crazy because, different things. His stability fell to pieces. He was no longer the stable guy he was for a long time. And you are confused. But I'm seeing early spring, between early spring, and that's a long time. Oh, look, take your time. Early spring, because I've got the page of wands, but I've also got the 9 of cups. So he's around you now, your true soulmate. Hoping that's not a twin flame. Your true soulmate is around you now. but take your time, get to know him, develop this relationship with passion. And I don't mean just sexual passion, passion about what you believe in, passion. Show him who you really are so that by early spring, you two will understand each other and know each other and be able to move forward as soulmates. Keep it in the friend, you know who it is. You do know who it is. He is around you now. Venus is in Virgo now. So, okay, I hope that helps. Oh, I got the L. This is going so fast too, you guys. But I got the bell again. Yes. I really hate that bell sometimes. All right. We are on the last question of the night. Did that go fast or what? So I will take the last question and then I will say adieu. Before I take that question, let me let you know if you didn't get a chance to get your question answered this show, don't forget we have Energy, the Metaphysical Crone, coming on at 10 p.m. tonight, Eastern Time. And at midnight Eastern, we've got Journey Ryan and Kay, the intuitive empath, and they're answering questions like this, but this is so cool. Listen up, y'all. They're doing dream interpretations. If you've had a dream that has haunted you or you can't understand what it means, this show is so flipping amazing. It's like, yes, I almost used the real F word, but I had to put flipping. It is so good. And they go so deep into these dreams. If you have any dreams you want interpreted, do it tonight at midnight Eastern. It's it's The Shadows of Dreams, it's called. And Energy Show is at 10, so you can get more questions answered, and we will definitely be there. And Spiritual Essence says, okay, thank you. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. All right, and I will take that last question now. I just want to make sure y'all knew the next shows. We got Davy Jones. Hi, Davy. Says, hello, does my wife want to come back to me? Does she even love me in that way? Good question. Not at this moment, Davy. I am seeing a complete lack of communication. It's almost like she's got her back, not only back to you, but she's not right now. She is kind of being a jerk, is what I'm seeing. I don't want to say that about your wife, but that's what I'm seeing. She's not communicating with you. She's got her back so turned to you. It's going to be a long time before she does come to an ability to be able to talk to you. Is it like, it feels like she's going through like teenage years, like she never got to be a teenager when she was a teenager, and she's doing all the not so intelligent stuff now that she should have done back then because she missed that part of her life. I don't think that she's even factoring you into the equation. She's being very self-centered right now. Now, whether you want to wait for her to go through this, I don't want to call it a phase, but that's the only word I can think of. If you choose to wait for her, it will be a very long time before she comes to her senses and realizes, wow, I screwed up there. But if you choose to move on and find somebody who can love you the way you want to be loved and the way you are capable of loving, give yourself permission to do that, because she is so self-centered right. I'm sorry, Davy. That's a hard one. Good luck to you, and good luck to all of you. We are going through some heavy times. That Scorpio energy has us all up in our heads. Hell, we probably don't even know what our Kool-Aid flavor is our own selves, right? But we are here for you. We will always be here for you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Destiny will be back next Thursday, and I will see y'all tomorrow night. Good night. Bye. It's still good night. Okay, I'm just going to sit here and look at y'all all night long.